There's certainly a lot of nepotism in Hollywood, and without their parents working hard to build a name for themselves, we may have never got to witness some of these celebrity kids. When you start from a platform of being the child of a famous celebrity, you can either crack from the pressure or exceed all expectations. The celebrities we'll be talking about today did just that and became far more famous than their parents ever were. Although I will still do my best to honor the hard work that their parents have done as well, because it's only right. Welcome to Top 10 Beyond the Screen. I'm your host, Johnny Rogers, and before we kick this video off, let us know down below what your favorite famous family is and tell us why. Also, if you don't want to miss another daily video from us, make sure you tap that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Now, with any further delay, let's get right into today's list of the top 10 celebrity kids that are more famous than their parents. Their famous parents. In at number 10, Rashida Jones. Rashida Jones is the daughter of the great Quincy Jones and Peggy Lipton. Peggy was an actress that appeared on a few popular television shows throughout the 1960s before landing her defining role as flower child Julie Barnes in the crime drama called The Mod Squad. Her father, Quincy Jones, has had a massive career in the entertainment industry that spans over 60 years with a record 80 Grammy Award nominations and 28 Grammy Awards to his name. There is no doubt that Rashida's parents are super famous, but Rashida has built her own mainstream fame as well. She first captured our hearts as Ann Perkins on Parks and Recreations, but much like her parents, Rashida worked hard in all aspects of life and entertainment. To pay tribute to her famous father, she even produced a documentary called Quincy that debuted on Netflix and won the Grammy Award for Best Music Film of 2019. In at number 9, Gigi and Bella Hadid. This family of models is actually referred to as the first family of fashion and combined are worth more than $57 million. Gigi and Bella's parents were both immigrants in America when they began in the modeling industry but would end up divorcing in 2000. Their mother Yolanda Hadid moved to the US from Holland when she was only 16 years old and worked in NYC as a model so that she could send money back to her family. Their father became widely known as a real estate tycoon after developing massive residential mansions and the Ritz-Carlton hotels around the world. His company Hadid Design and Development Group has brought him in an estimated net worth of $400 million, although his daughters have taken being famous to a whole new level. Their multiple modeling campaigns combined with dating within the entertainment industry has made them both household names. Their mother also starred on Bravo's Real Housewives of Beverly Hills from 2012 to 2016, but her kids, who would make rare appearances on the show, have definitely surpassed this level of fame. In at number 8, Angelina Jolie.
Involved in our business, but you know, they grew up. It's just like anybody, you know, you grow up, your parents, whatever they do, you're in it, you see everything.
Angelina and her father, John Voight, are among the very few father-daughter pairs that have both actually earned Oscars for their acting talents. John won the Academy Award for Best Actor for his role in Coming Home in 1978, as well as a Golden Globe Award for Best Actor in the same role. He has no doubt established himself as an A-lister in the industry, but his daughter would become much bigger than he would have ever imagined. Angelina Jolie became widely known for her edginess as a performer, as well as her humanitarian work outside of the industry. She won an Academy Award for her supporting role as a mental patient in Girl Interrupted in 1999, and from there her fame has only risen. Although what's great about this family is that they have no problems acting together. The pair even worked on the film Lara Croft Tomb Raider, and John actually got to play her father in the film as well, which is kind of nice. In at number 7, Kate Hudson. There is no question that Kate's mother, Goldie Hawn, is a legendary figure in the world of acting and entertainment. Although because she isn't typically in the spotlight anymore, some may view her daughter as now being the more famous one. Goldie became famous for her vivacious personality and comedic persona in films like Private Benjamin in 1980, and for more than 3 decades, Goldie Hawn ruled over Hollywood and became one of their biggest stars. Although even Goldie admits that her biggest accomplishment was her children. Kate Hudson is best known for her role as Penny Lane in the Hollywood film called Almost Famous, which brought the actress an Academy Award nomination. Kate's passion to motivate and support women to lead healthy and active lives led to her creating a company called Fabletics. This branching off into the business world is also what helped Kate achieve a higher status of fame than that of her parents. In at number 6, Michael Douglas. Much like Goldie Hawn, Kirk Douglas was one of the biggest and most recognizable actors in the world. Although his son Michael Douglas has certainly given his dad's acting resume a run for its money. Kirk Douglas became a critically acclaimed actor when he starred in such films as 1952's The Bad and the Beautiful, as well as the 1956 film called Lust for Life. Perhaps one of his biggest and most memorable roles, though, was when he starred in the 1960 classic Spartacus alongside the great Laurence Olivier. Although his son became uber famous with films under his belt like Wall Street and Fatal Attraction. Michael has received numerous accolades, including 2 Academy Awards, 5 Golden Globe Awards, a Primetime Emmy Award, the Cecil B. DeMille Award, and the AFI Life Achievement Award. Although his father lived to be 103, it must have been incredible having him around as an acting teacher. It's no wonder Michael became so successful in the entertainment world. I mean, Kirk Douglas is the GOAT. In at number 5, Jennifer Aniston. John Aniston has been working in show business since 1962 and started his career with many small roles on various television shows. Although his career really took off when he signed on to the soap opera called Days of Our Lives in 1968. However, a soap opera star pales in comparison to what his daughter has been able to achieve in her career as an actor. Growing up, John never let Jennifer watch any television, but that didn't hold her back from wanting to follow in his footsteps. She began working on a number of failed television series before she landed her role as Rachel Green in Friends. This show absolutely launched her career and made Aniston become arguably one of the most sought-after actresses in the 1990s and early 2000s. She's still relevant today, too. In at number 4, Lenny Kravitz. Lenny's mother, Roxy Roker, portrayed Helen Willis on the CBS sitcom called The Jeffersons from 1975 to 1985. She also made history for being half of the first interracial couple to be shown on regular primetime television. Huge historical moment. And throughout her time as an actress, she exhibited so much raw talent in the industry and would continue to break down barriers in Hollywood. After meeting television producer Cy Kravitz and getting married to him in 1962, 2 years later she would bring Lenny Kravitz into the world. There is no doubt that Lenny got a little bit of his swagger from his mom, and when he released his second album called Mama Said, it would solidify him as a superstar in the music world. Lenny would go on to win the Grammy Award for Best Male Rock Vocal Performance 4 years in a row. That is a stunning achievement and a true testament to this man's talent. In at number 3, Ben Stiller.
Doesn't feel well. He has a temperature. What's the matter with you? Don't touch him.
If I ever heard it in my life. Come
Where
on,
were
get
you?
him out
You
there.
don't know anything. Where were you when he was born?
Between being raised by Jerry Stiller and his mother Ann, their everyday life must have been just filled with laughter. While appearing on the Today Show, Ben fondly remembered his famous parents and spoke about how the comedy duo met each other. Jerry first impressed her when they went for coffee at a cafeteria in New York City. She asked him if he would steal her some silverware because I guess she needed a second set in her apartment, and once he did, she knew that he was the one. The two starred together as a comedic team that appeared on The Ed Sullivan Show and The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson in the 1960s, and also worked together again in their later years on The King of Queens. After giving birth to Ben in 1965, and with him later getting involved in the business of comedy as well, the Stiller name became widely known. Ben Stiller earned everything though, from hard work and just dedication. He won an Emmy Award for Outstanding Writing for a variety music or comedy program for his work on The Ben Stiller Show, and he has also been nominated 12 times for the Teen Choice Awards, and once won for Choice Hissy Fit for his work in Zoolander. In at number 2, Charlie Sheen. Martin Sheen first gained popularity with his film performances on The Subject Was Roses in 1968 and The Badlands in 1973. From 1999 to 2006, he was best known as President Josiah Bartlett, and since 2015, he starred as Robert Hansen in the Netflix show called Grace and Frankie. In 1961, Sheen married Janet Templeton, and they went on to have a daughter and 3 sons, including Charlie Sheen. Aside from Charlie's wild tiger blood interviews, he has won a Golden Globe Award for Best Lead Actor in a television series for his performances as Charlie Crawford on Spin City in 2002. However, he is much better known for playing Charlie Harper on 2.5 Men, and he got 2 roles with his own name. How great is that? At the height of his career with the show, Charlie was the highest paid actor in television history. He was earning $1.8 million per episode, and after 100 episodes of the show Anger Management, he was taking home $2 million an episode. That's a lot of cat. Last but certainly not least, on our number 1 spot, Miley Cyrus. Don't get me wrong, Billy Ray's Achy Breaky Heart was a huge song, and he is without a doubt a country music legend, or just a legend in general. However, when his daughter became the star of Hannah Montana with him taking the co-star position, the household dynamic flipped hard. Billy Ray's estimated net worth is around $20 million, but Miley has more than surpassed him with a net worth estimated at around $160 million. Even on the TV show, when she was just a kid, she was making $15,000 per episode, and then even more money when she started doing the Hannah Montana tour. Just making it hand over fist. With that, let's check out some of your comments from the video titled Top 10 Celebrities You Forgot Dated. How could you forget? Casey Bennett says, favorite celebrity couple, Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson. They have been together forever. I like they used a 4. They are indeed an awesome pick for that opening question, and I appreciate your comment. There's your shout out. Beezer says, I was so hoping to hear your McConaughey impression. Johnny always cracks me up. Sometimes I can do it, sometimes it's alright. Other times it just sounds like I'm doing a bad Bill Clinton impression. I don't want to get those two mixed up. Or bad southern accent, I guess. Mr. Nobody says, I vote for Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy. An excellent choice for the opening question. 5 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yolan Long says, Johnny, I love your videos. You have so much energy and really seem to be excited to be doing what you do. Aw, thank you so much. I do my best to keep the energy up. Coffee helps. And the fact that I love my job, that helps too. And I love you guys. That also helps. Triple threat. Jenna Bresky says, Johnny, Jenna! There's a shout out. Appreciate the enthusiasm. And that has been the top 10 celebrity kids that are more famous than their parents. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to our editors for all of your hard work. If you enjoyed this video, then please show us some love here by tapping that like and subscribe button. Plus, don't forget to leave us a comment down below with your thoughts on today's list. And for more videos like this one, all you gotta do is tap that playlist when it pops up. From Top 10 Beyond the Screen, my name is Johnny Rogers, saying until next time, stay classy.